Hello, this is Happy Jake here for System Test 20A!
Over a year in the not really making but actually procrastinating.
I can't believe it's been a year. We'll get into why later, but let's
As you can see, a bunch of the objects have been rearranged since it's been a year. But that's to be expected.
But the wait was worth it because we got an i3!
Yay! An i3!
But seriously, after getting 4 panels and, well, tens and tens and tens of devices, we finally have an i3, which is usually people's, well, first smoke detector.
I'm so embarrassed, but so happy.
It's crazy. And same with a simplex T-bar. I don't know where it is, but wherever it is,
It's down
425120
here.
took us a very long time to get. No real reason why. Just didn't run across one and didn't feel like buying one. So today at the system test, today's devices were requested by Evan Bart 410 about a year ago.
Over a year ago. We're so sorry.
I hate this. I hate having to wait for so long.
And the usual excuse of school and life in general applies to us, but also a fair bit of procrastination and laziness.
And house fires.
Yes, we'll get that. We'll get to that in another video, which may even be posted before this one. I don't know yet. But let's go over the devices. So, of course, actually, I'll save the security system for last. 5820XL has been exactly the same for the past year.
Not really, because we figured out how to use SKSS. If you look closely on the screen, we'll figure out that we have this key here because we finally disabled plexiglass door mode and we need the codes and stuff to unlock it. And there's more, well, polished, not zone descriptors, but
all the zones had proper names programmed in because we were able to use an actual keyboard to type them, which is nice.
yeah. Intelligent programming video series will come later, but soon.
Enough. Also over a year in the making thanks to extreme procrastination. Well, other devices is our ADT,
Here, let me figure this out. Let's open it up.
No!
Oh no, I know it starts with a 10, but it's just an ESL rebread. You all know which one this is.
I hope, because we don't. And of course the RMS1T, because for some reason we didn't use the Simplex one. I don't remember why.
It's because it was too frustrating to change out, you said.
Oh, well then that's why. The same modules, of course, same SD500PS. And our horn is the Wheelock MIZ with this mounting plate, of course, on the trim ring.
We should mention it's an older Wheelock MIZ that just is a piezo.
It just sounds like a smoke alarm, kind of. And if the MIZ wasn't taking up our only adapter bracket, we would have put the i3 up.
Because the i3 does not fit onto a 4-inch box. I wish I could swear because I'm really angry right now about this, but what kind of smoke detector doesn't go onto a 4-inch box?
This kind.
Seriously.
It's a 2WB. And
instead of the i3,
we have our 2151 and our 5451.
Yay, you remembered it.
Yay, we're not arguing about it.
Hey,
this
let's
time.
show three arms for the camera so people realize we're 2 people.
And finally, our Wheelock, I have no idea. I know it ends in a 24, and I think it's
I think it's something like STW 11024. Who knows?
I think it's a WST. It's been so long. I'm sorry, but I don't remember. And, yeah.
It's the one
Very
with the curved
strange
fire lettering, 110 candela, and it fits perfectly onto the back box.
Which is also made by Wheelock. I think these were a manufacturing defect because that lettering is not supposed to be curved, and if something is true, I heard from someone else way back when these were either discontinued or recalled for that reason. All of them are like that. And my arm's getting tired, so better move on to the security system. This part is exactly the same, car relay and all, but we got a Tuxedo Touch. Yes, Tuxedo Touch. Focus on it. Well, you can't see the screen that well, or at least I can't on the camera screen. But this is the older model that only has Ethernet and no Wi-Fi, and also no software updates, so this isn't even on the latest one because Honeywell is dumb enough not to provide them for the older ones.
But look at the weather thing. They shut down the weather service that these things used right after they dropped support. So, yay, no weather ever!
Yeah,
You're
that's what the final
out the zip code.
Oh, darn. Well, as you can see, it's 0 Fahrenheit with light thunderstorms, which is very nice weather outside. But in reality, the final update for this was to fix that issue, but of course it's not available anymore because Honeywell is dumb and they decided not to support their customers, so we don't have that. But otherwise it works. Say your stuff out loud.
Disarmed. Ready to arm. Zone. Bypassed. Low battery.
See, it does that. Isn't that cool? It also does this. Look. No, wait, wrong button. Here. Slideshow. Ooh. And, oh, it just went away. Okay.
So,
we're the only people that have a Tuxedo Touch for some reason.
It's because they're really expensive. But, let's get on and put on our hearing protection, shall we?
Yeah.
Time for a cut. Whoa. Okay, we have our hearing protection on, and I should mention that the two systems are linked up for this, so...
Oh, we also have a sensor on the door. 5816.
Oh yeah, 5816 sensor on the door there. Very nice. So, let's do this. After a year of waiting, 3, 2, 1. Uh-oh, our sister's about to come barging in to yell at us.
Well, if you didn't hear, notification circuit doing 4444. I think that is a default cadence for this panel, although it might be one of the custom ones because we programmed custom cadences with SKSS. So everyone watching this video, if you want to request devices, you can also request a cadence now.
AKA a coding, because that's what Silent Night calls them in their software for some reason. So if you want California code or
March time, proper, real,
Simplex March time.
not, well, yeah, I guess.
Well, everyone except for Silent Night March time, actually. And let me just bypass the motion sensor. There. And there. That's the entire thing.
Well, we probably have more to say, like, oh, using SKSS is so great because we finally figured out how to do it. It just, like, oh, we're gonna pack a lot into that update video and why we've been going so long video. But it just, I'm more excited than any of you could possibly be to be back and making videos again. Okay.
So,
This
has been a Happy Jig production, and
goodbye.